Hi David, this is Salo and this is your Starseed Activation Galactic Light Language reading. I see symbols around others called light language. Light language speaks to the soul without words. It's a feeling, it's an emotion. It bypasses the left side of our brain, which is our language center of the spoken word, and also analytics, logic, and mathematics, to the right side of our brain of the creative arts, music, dance, and symbols. Symbols can contain a packet of information that means so much more than a word. And so these are the symbols I see around you. And David, your birthday is 4/16/1966. And you are a number 6 in numerology, which means family and community are important to you. Animals, nature, pets are so important, and part of your spiritual lesson from the planets that you've been from in past lifetimes is learning to love yourself and have compassion for yourself and have that inner dialogue of not being so hard on yourself in this lifetime. It's about divine love. And when you love yourself, you show your children through the clarity of your example how they can love themselves. These are your guides and angels coming in this lifetime to transmit from the other planes of reality, from the spaceship here, into these symbols that I wrote for you. When you view them, it activates the right side of our brain and also our higher self and universe to our internal spiritual purpose of what that needs to be in the universe. Isn't that cool? I love it. This symbol here is about having a balance of bringing in information from heaven here on earth. These are some lifetimes of some Japanese lifetimes my guides are saying that you had. And the biggest life lesson that you're here to learn in this lifetime is to be independent, to be loyal with yourself and others, to establish boundaries with others, which means sometimes you may meet somebody, like them right away and want to be friends, and then they can end up betraying you. It's about having a sense of slowing down, getting to know the person, knowing what your self-worth is, and then establishing a friendship over time, not too fast and jumping into the situation. You're here to also learn about patience and honoring the expressed needs of yourself and others is so important. You're born on a 7 day, because 16, 6 and 1 is 7, so you love to have research. You love to have conversations with others. You're intelligent. You have a high IQ, my guys are saying. And with that, it's so important. But you do need your quiet time to close the door, to read a book, be away from others. You like having to be with people and talking and being in groups, but your nervous system can get overloaded, and it's important to you for you to close the door and take that quiet time to recharge your nervous system, the body, mind, and spirit. Meditation is very helpful for you in this lifetime for your health, and that is so important to honor that quiet time. In your work area, it's also important to have that little quiet research area too. So, and then your 1966 comes out to a 4, which means you probably won't retire in this lifetime. You love working, you love seeking knowledge, you love information. The more that you're out in nature, the more it will calm your soul and feel recharged. Part of your spiritual purpose also is to connect with nature. And all these symbols here is the connection of planet Earth and connecting with the animals and natures and trees, enjoying the 5 physical senses, being at a good meal with others, a nice silk shirt, and those expensive $300 shoes is real important. You're here to learn to forgive yourself and forgive others, and for you to go off of what you want to do and what your energy wants in this lifetime, and not what others' impressions are of you or wants of you. The other biggest life lesson through some of these symbols I have here is the parental units, your parents. And it's important for you not to over-idolize them or have this codependent feeling towards them. It's about learning to have your own independence away from what their opinions and feelings are, to be separate, to you to be the leader, the way shower, and what is it that David wants inside first, not what your parents. And from that, it makes you a good dad, it makes you a good husband, and it makes you have your own individual family. Forgiveness is important in the universe, again, with some of these symbols that I'm kind of getting. And to know that you can be overly sensitive because you have a 2 attitude. It means you're very psychic. You have some psychic abilities from past lifetimes. And sometimes someone can hurt your feelings, but you won't let them know it. And it can go very, very deep. And you're an empath, which means you can pick up everybody else's feelings, emotions, or headaches. And it's 80% of your thoughts are not you. It's other people. So don't get confused with that. Let that go. It is about having this this balance in this lifetime here. Again, some Japanese lifetimes you have had some wonderful volunteer work in your past lifetimes, so much so that everything, your wants and needs, were taken care of by the emperor. You were paid well for your voluntary services, and so from that, in your past lifetimes, you didn't have a sense of money. So you feel like, oh, it'll just come, or somebody will gift it to me, or I'll just do this project and I'll just trust the universe and it'll come. Your biggest life lesson in this lifetime is how much money is coming in, how much is coming out, you taking care of your finances, being realistic and grounded with your money is one of your biggest life lessons in this universe. That is so, so important. And to learn to have patience and learning to cooperate and balance with others, but to the point of also honoring what your wants and needs are in this lifetime. To do your own thing, not what other people want of you. Isn't that cool? I love it. Any spirals mean activations. The pyramids here, or the triangles, are fire energy, about taking that action and going for it subconsciously. That is there. These are spiritual doorways that you can go through, and this is the Aboriginal sign for starseeds, which means you come from other planets, other lifetimes, here for this special energy here on planet Earth. You were a psychic and an intuitive in past lifetimes, but now you're here to ground that energy into a more kind of like materialistic way of enjoying the 5 senses, having real estate, having a home, having a relationship, having animals, having children, having good construction in your life. And it's important that you know some of your mantras is that you need to proceed slowly and persistently, step by step, and finding out what your own values are in this lifetime is so important. And to build stable relationships and not just jump in. So important. You are in a personal year of an 8, which means you can be a workaholic this year. It's about learning to have balance between your work time and play time, and make sure you take good care of your health. Get plenty of sleep, rest, and water, and you'll be good to go. And take a few vacations this year, because if you don't, you can end up getting colds and flus. And it's important to take care of your family and spend time with them too. That's so important. Next year is a 9 year. It'll be very creative. You can get an award, you can get a raise, you can get a promotion next year. But also it's a year of endings and completion. So not a good year to start a new business next year. Not a good year to do anything new. It is about closure. And this year, it's good to start a business if you want. Next year, not. So, and also in a 9 year, somebody can actually pass away in a 9 year, like a distant cousin or something, or someone that you may have to take care of or aid and assist. But the good news is for 2024, you start a brand new 9 year cycle. You're in a 1 year. Your health will be really great. Great time to start something new and exciting. How cool is that? So I hope you like this little light reading. If you'd like wonderful hour reading, more about your past lifetimes and your spiritual purpose, just email me at salostanley@gmail.com and we'll get you taken care of. Enjoy, David.